Good morning, guys. February 27th, Thursday. This is the first official podcast that I'm going to be doing for Randy's Rants. It's the first one I'm busting out today. But for those that have seen me on like social media, Instagram, Facebook, also started the vlog on YouTube. Go check it out, Randy's Rants. Like and subscribe. But for those who I have not been able to really get the office set up yet, we still haven't moved in yet. We're just still moving some things in, so we haven't officially moved. So I haven't been able to set up the office how I want it, with just a table, make it easier. So I figured instead of fucking wasting so much fucking time, just bust one out here in the fucking in my bedroom. So you know what? Yeah, this is live from my bedroom. My thing that I've come to realize in life that I think I feel we should practice. Sometimes so for certain things in life, you have to wait till it's like almost the right time, maybe the perfect time. You know, there's certain things that you do have to wait, but that's just how life is. Certain things you have to wait for, other things you're better off just, fucking diving in, learning how to swim on the go. That's just really how it is. And this is why I kind of decided to do this one right now, because I'm like, why am I gonna waste time to wait till I finally get the office when I can do it right here out of my bedroom? So yeah, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. Might as well just start now and start piecing it together. And also I'm still getting used to some of this audio stuff, so over the next few episodes you'll probably see the audio kind of change a little bit, because I'll be kind of like mixing it around with other stuff to see how I can get the audio where I kind of want it to my liking, But as anything in life, man, I feel like sometimes you just got to jump into the water, and if you don't know how to swim, then you got to learn how to swim on the go, But the thing is, when you jump into anything, like I'm jumping to a few things like this, podcasting and also the vlogging, I'll be honest, I don't know jack shit about anything. I don't know about editing. I don't know about none of that. But over these past, I'll say month. Yeah, we'll say a month, because that's when I really kind of started to dig deep into it. No, past 2-3 months too, because there's a few things that I'm going to be doing soon also. But the best thing you can do sometimes is, do the research, trying to get as much knowledge as you can about certain equipment, certain things. It's never bad to not learn something new. Not even new, but if you think about doing something, my suggestion is do your research. Try to learn some of the fundamentals on everything. Don't try to expect that, when you dive in, you're gonna be killing the game within a month. I'm gonna tell you that we all have that expectations. At least I did on a few things, and life showed me that, you're better off diving into it, but keep researching and prepare for a long journey. I feel so many people dive into a new project, a new career, or a new hobby thinking short term, when everything you got to think long term. Nothing ever came good from a short term, because I always say whatever goes up must come down. If you go up quickly, you're going to come down quickly. Whereas if that rise is steady and slow, you'll be at the top more. You can find that in almost different aspects in life. I mean, if you look at boxing, you can see a boxer that comes out of nowhere, gets all this fame, then at the same time he can go down. Same for artists. How many one-hit wonders hasn't there been here in music? I mean, look at the guy that did the Ghostbusters song. Oh, should we go to Lou Bega? Some of them are just one-hit wonders, where sometimes you're better off struggling, and I don't know them, so I could be totally wrong with them. They could have been in the music longer. So right there, I'm just talking a little bit on my ass. I apologize on that one, but we're all humans. We all talk out of our ass sometimes. We say shit before we kind of think, but luckily, because we're humans, we can correct our actions, where, if you look at other species, they can't, But when you also dive into something new, I'm gonna expand on that idea a little bit, because when you try to get into something new, you also have to change yourself. Let's say if you dive into the world of fitness and you want to get healthy, you're diving into something new. I mean, it's not in career change or anything, but in all aspects in life, when you're thinking about something that you've never done before, you're diving into something new, even like in the fitness world, In the fitness world, before you try to get healthy, you can do things your way, or you can first do it on the go, or do some research first before you dive into maybe getting healthy, losing that weight you want, That's what I always suggest to everybody, is if you really want to get healthy, lose some weight, I always say, do research. And what I mean by do research is, look up online, look up what's good for this, what's good to increase your metabolism, or what exercises. And my thing has always been, don't rely on one typical one source. So if you have that one person that you really like, they give the great advice and like that, it's great, but you're missing out on other great information that can possibly benefit your life, because you can't just follow one person's advice on health, because your body and their body can be similar, but at the same time it can be very, very different in certain aspects. Maybe he does better on a on a high carb, low fat diet, while you if you were to do your research or do those DNA testings, you'll find out that you're better off on a high fat diet, low carb diet, But I would say don't rely on one person. Always do research, look at different sources, because you'll find that some sources may have some information misinterpreted. For the longest time people were saying that eggs were bad. I remember when I started eating a lot of eggs, it was back in I'm gonna say 2010. No, I'll say around 2012. That's when I was eating maybe 3 to 6 eggs a day, and at that time people were still like, oh, you can't eat a lot of eggs. But I had done multiple research on separate things online, and looking at other health professionals, where some would say that, but others would be very contradictory, where they would say egg has the cholesterol in egg, when ingested, it can help unclog your arteries from the bad cholesterol. And not only that, cholesterol is an essential fat to muscle building, to protein, to everything your body needs. Egg has that. And now you're starting to see that you can eat almost as many eggs as you want. There's really, it all depends on you. You can eat up to 4 or 5, and it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good just as long as you don't deep fry them. You don't, cover them in oil, cover them in so much grease. Then that's when it becomes to be unhealthy. And in my perspective, that's why the majority of eggs, I kind of I do it in either olive oil or coconut oil. And I do very little, maybe a tablespoon of that, just to make sure it covers the whole pan, because I hate when my eggs stick. But on the egg thing, yeah, so, I would like to eat, I don't think I could eat 12 eggs a day, because, some people, eggs are also expensive, but we have chickens, so that makes it easier. There's never really a shortage of eggs, because the most I usually eat in a day, it's either 3 in the morning, or I'll do 4, 2 in the morning, and then 2 for lunch. And that's just one of the foods that I kind of recommend to everybody to try to eat more of, because then if you try to go vegetarian, you can still get a lot of your fat and proteins through eggs, rather than looking at other sources. I mean, you can still do fish, but I'm gonna tell you this, for years I was eating fish in the morning, and then fish for lunch, and I got tired of it really, really, really quick. I can't eat tilapia. I can eat salmon. I just can't eat tilapia, man. I got fucking sick and tired of that shit. Till this day, I can't eat tilapia. I'll eat salmon, but I try not to eat too much. The only food I can really eat a lot of is eggs, because I can mix it with certain things. Mix it with so many different foods that it's hard for me to get tired of. You can fry them, or you can also boil them. Have hard-boiled eggs, and you can mix them. You can do with vegetables. You can do maybe one morning you kind of want to treat yourself before or after a workout, do a pancake or a French toast or something. But call me weird, but I get a lot of flack for this. But the 8 people that I've told to try, they all fucking love this, all right? This is what I usually do sometimes. When I usually do an egg, and I'll crack it. I'll crack 2 or 3 in the pan. I'll scramble it, let it get to a big old, like a big old torta, how we say it. And then I flip it. Once I see the other side's pretty well cooked, I like to slap some peanut butter on there. I'm telling you, try it. Try it before you fucking judge me, you fucking animals. All right? Put some peanut butter on there. As you see it melt, spread it around. I like to dump a little bit of honey, put a little bit of honey, mix it in, because it gives it like that sweet taste. And try it before you judge me. I'm telling you this, but I'm going to let you guys know this too. I'm a little fatty, all right? I used to weigh like 245, and I couldn't bench for shit. I couldn't squat. I couldn't even do a push-up, all right? I was all about food. I love food, and I still do. So that part of me still is still around, you know? I like to mix up the food. You know, the little fatty in me loves to try new shit. But, you know, we're all like that. We'll have our little, you know, some people just don't love food as I do, and I'm a little fat boy, man. I got the man boobs to show it. But yeah, guys, so yeah, just that's one little spiel I want to talk about. Wanted to really dive into when it comes to trying a few new things. What I always suggest too. But talking about change too, I kind of want to touch on this on comfort. You know how they say, don't stay in your comfort zone. You know, I see a lot of people that want to get out of their comfort zone, but they fail to, because in my perspective, I feel if you're about not staying in your comfort zone, you have to get out of your comfort zone in every aspect in life. And what I mean by that is, you know, to get out of your comfort zone in life, you have to practice it in all different aspects. Whereas I would touch on food. You know, everybody's used to eating this, what they're used to, but they don't want to try something new. They don't want to try to at least try to get used to eating certain foods, certain ways. So if you think about it, if you fail to get out of your comfort zone in that area, all right, and let's say you want to go, you want to try something new. Well, for me, I feel like majority of the time, it may fail. Because you're failing to put the get out of my comfort zone in all aspects of your life. And what I mean in all aspects is in food. Learn to change the way you eat. Learn to eat a certain way rather than eating so much junk. Try to eat cleaner. Even though you may not like how it tastes, but you eat it long enough, you're going to start liking how it tastes. I learned that. That's one thing I learned about getting out of the comfort zone. One thing I had to get out of is always trying new foods. That's why right now I can go vegetarian. I actually like going vegetarian. This is where I've had like the most weight loss when I went vegetarian, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really fucking like it because it was all vegetables. So it made it harder for me to eat certain foods because I would think, oh, how can I make this? How can I make that? And that's, you know, that's when it's perfect to be fat, because then the little fat boy in you tells you, you know what, mix this with this, and maybe you can fucking eat more of it. And it did work for me. But, and also that comfort is in music. Some people don't want to listen to new music. They're stuck in that one. So if you're stuck there in that comfort zone, you're not getting in to listening to maybe music you thought you didn't like, country, rap, hip hop, I don't know, techno, rock, soft rock, metal, or maybe another genre or another country. Like me, I love listening to Brazilian music. If you guys can, I'm telling you, listen to MC Rodolfino. That song, it's called Uso Moleque Liso. That song, it's I don't even know what he's saying. I had to look up the lyrics one time. But how the beat goes and the lyrics, I like it, you know. But I feel when you learn how to get out of your comfort zone in food, music. And now let's go into how you dress. If you change the way you dress, if you try to get out of your comfort zone and how to dress, you try to dress differently and you try to always play around with it, getting out of your comfort zone is going to be easier. Yeah, same for fitness, you know. If you're barely getting to fitness, so you're doing that, you're just running all the time, you don't want to lift weights, you're living in your comfort zone, which is just running rather than lifting, rather than maybe go take a boxing class or a jiu-jitsu class. You gotta get out of your comfort zone in all aspects in life to get out of your comfort zone in generally. You know, one of my comfort zones when I was younger was fucking video games, dude. I remember one summer after my junior year, for 3-4 months, I was in my room playing video games. It was either, Medieval Total War or on the 360, you know. But because I got out of that, like, I'm not a big gamer as much anymore. Like, I don't like gaming. I'm more focused on me so much in like bettering myself, and also I like money more, and I like buying something rather than buying a video game, because I feel in a video game is like a false world. Like, it's not real to me. Like, I love playing that whole concept, like I do, because I still remember when I was a kid, I'd play a lot of it. But as I grow up, I was like, man, this shit ain't making me some of this shit, and I can't give it to my grandkids or give to my kids some sort of fucking knowledge or some tangible. Maybe, you know, where if right now with the shit I got going on, trying to work and trying to buy multiple houses, because right now, that's one of my goals. I want to buy a few houses here coming next year, because that, if something ever happens, I can pass that down to anybody. I can give that to a nephew of mine. I can give that to my brother. I can give that to my sister. These video games, it's hard for me to give it to them for a positive benefit. You know, I get the whole the esports, you can make money off it, but also how many people are making money off of it, you know? I probably can, but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna be somebody I don't want to be. You know, playing video games, I'm gonna be honest, you can get fucking you may need anger management, because fuck, I remember when I'd play video games, I'd get super fucking angry when I lost, when I couldn't beat a stage. I'd get emotional angry, maybe almost cry. You can probably say that, because that's how I was. I didn't like that. You know, I never liked that one bit of me. So as I got out of it and started going more into fitness, working in school, and I was like, you know what, this ain't no longer for me, man. Like, and I feel because of that, it's like I've straight up changed my life, like almost in a 360 for me, at least for the best, you know, because I'd rather listen to people or learn something, talk to somebody, you know, because also when you game a lot, especially online, you find a lot of shit talkers, people fucking just talking out of their fucking ass, or if they see you in real life, they ain't gonna say shit to you, you know. And that's just on me, but it, you know, there's people, if you game it, that's cool, game it, that's what you like, you know. Ain't no, I ain't hating on it, and I ain't shitting on you, because that's what you like to do. I'm just saying, this is my perspective why I don't play no more. I don't like it no more, you know. Because I'm trying to buy an Aston Martin, I'm trying to buy a Rolls Royce, I'm trying to see the world. And if I'm playing a video game, I'm stuck in my room, or I'm stuck in the living room playing for hours and hours, not working to what I want to do, you know. Like, one of the biggest changes that came to me in my life, last year, it was in May. I'm going to tell you this. I went to Vegas in May. Me and my brothers we went to the boxing expo. I'm going to tell you this. That was the best vacation I've had in a long time. And everybody, probably those listening, if anybody's listening, you're probably thinking, oh, Vegas party, right? Nah, I didn't party at all. I walked the strip multiple times. People watched. I saw, you know, I went to a few stores, saw the Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all that stuff, you know. And then I was seeing the people there. I saw this one guy, he was buying multiple pairs of shoes in a bag. And in my mind, I said to myself, I want to be that. You know, I don't want to own the store, but I want to know that if I go in there, I can get anything I want. I won't buy it, but I know I can. You know, and that was one of the biggest changes, especially going to a cigar bar, because, you know, if you guys know me, I fucking love cigars. I fuck with cigars as much as I can. I love cigars, man. That's just my... People like to smoke weed. People like to drink beer. No, give me a good cigar with a nice little glass of some Glenlivet or Macallan or Johnny Walker. I'll be fine for a long time. That's what I prefer. But going to Vegas was one of the biggest changes in my mind, because as soon as I got back, man, I was like, I gotta get my ass to work. Went, found another job. Next thing you know, I'm fucking working 70 hours a week, 60 for the next fucking past year already. And I am tired, but you know what? It's gonna be fucking worth it, because I got a vision in my mind. It's already here. I already got that vision. I already have what I want to do. I already know what I have to do. It's just putting the work. If I have to do this for another 3 years, I'm gonna fucking hate it, but you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it, because you know what? I gotta be a winner. I'm a winner. I know it in my heart. This shit's I know I can fucking do this shit. But it all starts with getting out of your comfort zone. And for me, that I'm saying the comfort zone because that's how I got in my comfort zone, and you have to do it in all aspects in life. You can't just do it in one. You have to get out of your comfort zone in general, in all aspects of your life, if you really wanted to change. Music, movies, the way you eat, maybe the way you talk to people, the books you like. Get out of everything. Whatever your likes are, find other likes you can, like what you like, but find other likes. Don't stop growing. The point is to have more pros than cons, not more cons than pros. But that's my spiel for today. So it's time. I gotta head out. I gotta get some work done. But guys, hopefully you guys like this episode. Thank you for those listening. If there's anybody listening, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I mean, look, I would even want to listen to myself. But this is something I actually generally do like to do, especially when I started with my morning workout videos, where I'd say a lot of stuff, and I found a lot of positive reactions from multiple people. So I was like, you know what? And then one of them also told me, it's like, hey, you should think about doing a podcast, man, because you say a lot of shit, and especially talking to some of my buddies are like, I know I'm not the smartest man, most likely the dumbest man. I just remember a lot of shit, and because I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. But thank you guys for listening. But remember, guys, fucking keep pushing. Remember, one day it's gonna pay it all. It's gonna pay. Whatever you're doing is gonna pay at the end. It's gonna pay off at the end, but that's up to you. You gotta keep on hustling, man. Even if it takes you a year, 5, 10, 15, 20. You're going to reach where you want, but it's up to you whether you're ready for that long journey.